Well, it told me I was wasting time, said my antenna was a crime, said I was talking to the wind all day, but I heard something back anyway. You can't tell me how to have fun, no, you can't tell me how to live. I make you one and done, so go ahead and run. Just go on and give this redneck some room. Bought myself a used up rig, fixed it up, made it big. Now I'm talking across the ocean wide, while they're still sitting there, tongues tied. You can't tell me how to have fun, no, you can't tell me how to live. I make you one and done, so go ahead and run. Just go on and give this redneck some room. Bought myself a used up rig, fixed it up, made it big. Now I'm talking across the ocean wide, while they're still sitting there, tongues tied. You can't tell me how to have fun, no, you can't tell me how to live. I'll make you one and done, so go ahead and run. Just go on and give this redneck some room. I ain't hurting nobody, just sending signals out. If that ain't freedom, tell me what's about. I am just happy to be me. You can't tell me how to have fun, no, you can't tell me how to live. I'll make you one and done, so go ahead and run. Just go on and give this redneck some room. Yeah.
Yeehaw! Ham Radio, Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zoo November. I am Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Hump Day. Time for the Hump Day Happy Hour. Some great music and a whole lot of fun. Dan wasn't ready for that one.
I was not expecting that at all. That was great.
So let's give a shout out right now to these guys right here. They are absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you what, well, there we go. Sorry about that. My finger's sticking. Anyway, they are absolutely awesome, and they make it fun to go yeehaw sometimes. Thank you, guys. Also, shout out to the YouTube members. Why is my thing working slowly? There we go. Shout out to the YouTube members. Equally important, green in chat or blue if they are moderators. And the ever-changing board that I can't even get to change. What is going on? There we go. The ever-changing board has not changed anyway, but thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. And you know what? You can't tell me how to have fun. Dan, what's going on?
Man, it is episode number 220 of Hump Day Happy Hour. Hello, everybody. Let's scroll up. Toby was first in the chat, so YouTube says anyway. Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta. Hello, hello. My buddy Brian. Howdy, howdy. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie. Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra X-Ray Hotel. Daryl, what is on? Ice cream, man. I want some ice cream. Sounds good. Kent, Kilo 9, Alpha. Echo was next. Michael and Mary are here. Kilo Echo 4, Eastern Standard Time. And Kilo 4, Alpha. Ronnie, Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu. Romeo X-Ray is here. What's happening, Mo? Kilo Oscar 4, Golf. Bravo. Kenny, what's going on, buddy? Kilo Charlie 5, Mike Juliet Echo. What's up? Kilo 4. Oh, Ta is here. And 6'7". And he says, Lord help. He's been in the backwoods of North Carolina way too long. Kelly Rose, KI4JAV. Meow. Meow. Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India says he's QRP from the Hammer. I doubt that. 59A. Always good to see you. Mike 88KB. What's up, peeps? Dad is here. James Walker, Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Victor Kilo. That's him. Martini's here. Breakfast at Tiffany's. She has that song stuck in her head. Whiskey Delta 4, Juliet. Mike. Gene McPhee from Killeen, Texas, and 3XUS. What's up, buddy? Our meat maker, Kilo Oscar 4, November. Lava is here. Smoking POTA. What's going on? Terry, hello from the hole. Kilo 8. Golf, Quebec.
Stroke Yokohama.
Jason, what's up? KQ4GPT. Good to see you. My Toy Ostrich is in the house. K3MTO. Rod K4 DSX. What is up? Zach K4 Zulu Sierra Romeo. Frequency Frontiers KY4 GM. What is up, buddy? Alpha 4 X-Ray Oscars here. It's me. Good to see you. KE6 GAE. The Hillbilly Ham. Chris Robson KB3A. What is up? And that rounds out so far the chat. Some more people will filter in here. Episode 220, Hump Day Happy Hour. Happy Wednesday to everybody. It is coming up on Thanksgiving week. And you can't tell me how to have fun.
That's right. You know what? My toy ostrich says we have him saying Zulu now when he gets a Zulu call.
Absolutely.
It's all about the fun. And you know, you can't tell me how to have fun. And that's why for the song tonight, that's why for the crazy thumbnail tonight. Because, you know, the other day I put out a little short and it was funny. It was me having fun. You know, one of my friends are working me on the radio and I'm having fun. I did it to a couple of different people that day. And I got the best response from Jumbo Marshmallow. So that's where the short came from. But, you know, I had a sad ham. I don't even know if he's a ham, but he's probably a ham because he was watching my stuff.
No.
And he said something like, oh, I thought the older generation had more intelligence than this, but I guess not now. Oh my, 6'7", really? Wow. And I'm like, dude, when I started this channel, the very first thing I wrote in the description is, this is not your grandpa's ham radio.
That's right.
Sit in the basement. I don't have my mom upstairs yelling at me to stop tuning up on top of the post station. It's too loud upstairs and you're messing up my wheel of fortune. You know, I'm not in my mom's basement in my tidy whities screaming because somebody's on my frequency and I need to talk about my colonoscopy.
Is it Wheel of Fortune or Days of Our Lives?
It's probably both.
Yeah, you know.
But you know, it's just crazy. It's the reason I do ham radio is to have fun. And there's nobody going to tell me how to have fun. As long as I'm following the FCC rules, ain't nothing you can do. That's right. 6'7" is ruining ham radio. You know, I can't tell you how many times in my ham radio career, and I still don't, this is way before 6'7" ever come out, that people have given me 7'9". I've gotten 7'9s so many times in my career, and I still don't know what this means. But I don't, you know, send them emails and tell them, you know, they're not intelligent or anything like that. So, you know, guys, let people have fun. Let them do it their way, you know.
Murder, she wrote.
Maybe my way is to stream every day of my life.
Yeah. That's funny. Liz is here. She just hopped in here. Liz, welcome to episode 220 of Hump Day Happy Hour. That's Echo Romeo 8 Romeo Whiskey. Good to see you. Ooh, what we got? Toys.
That is rechargeable hand warmers that was sent to me by Liz this week.
You know, rechargeable hand warmers are ruining ham radio.
Yeah, it is.
Back in my day, We sent CW in the cold with cold fingers. Y'all youngins need to respect their tradition.
I know.
You know,
Back in their days, they didn't go out of their basement sending CW.
that's right.
They're the kind of people that'll come to field day when the club does field day and sit around and drink coffee for an hour, never get on the radio, and then leave and go home. That's who these people are.
Mm. Yeah. You forgot complain about listening to all the other operators doing wrong.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
If I want to go out and do activations without my shirt on, I'm gonna do it. If I want to do it with a cowboy hat on, I'm gonna do it. If I want to give people 6 7s, if you don't like my signal report, don't ask for it 20 times.
I dare you to do all 3 of those at the same time.
Do you know how packed my live streams would be then?
That's right.
It'd be crazy. At least my TikToks would be packed if I did that.
Sure. Terry said, Terry, a word of wisdom from the elder here. Terry said, God made earth in 6 days and rested on the 7th. Therefore, 6 7.
Oh, see, leave it to Terry. So Terry, shout out to you. You figured out what 6 7 means.
I think we should start up a QRO plus net on 40 meters somewhere and call it the 6 7 net.
Mo, it's everybody's field days. Every time there's a field day, you've got double dog dare you.
That's for wearing your no shirt cowboy hat saying 6 7 video. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. See, here's the thing. David is one of my big TikTok followers, and chances are that's where I would be doing that. That would be TikTok. So he might be double dog daring me in something he's going to regret. But it's every field day. I've been to several different club field days, and you've got this group of hardcore people that want to make contacts. Then you've got the people that's there to socialize a little bit, and when the hardcore people wear out, they want to take over and destroy it
and eat the food.
And then you've got those old people that want to sit there and drink coffee or eat the food while you're eating the food. But then they want to go home because it's getting too late and the bugs are biting and it's too hot and they're raw between the legs and all this other good info.
Martha has dinner on the table that she made. Yeah.
Yeah. Back before I got this colonoscopy, I'd sit here at field day all day long.
Yeah. I think we talked about the older generation a couple streams back. Maybe it was on Hump Day, maybe it was on Shenanigans. I can't remember, but we don't have to worry about them too much longer, I don't think.
I'm not even going to say the older generation. It's just the generation of people that are just they don't want to accept change. I'm old. I am the older generation.
Yeah.
And I ham radio with people that are much older than me that's not like that want to ham radio and do it right and have fun. But there's these people that are scared to death of change. That's why they don't change their underwear.
Yeah. I mean, I like change. I mean, I guess if you think about it that way, I guess we're both members of the older generation of ham radio operators, as weird as that is to say now. I mean, we're kind of like the middle generation. You got our Elmers, some of them are still around, but not for too much longer, unfortunately. Then you got the middle generation, which will be us. And you got the up and coming generation. And I'd like to see what they have to offer. There's a lot of smart people that are getting into the hobby,
Here's the thing. I'm extremely big on that younger generation, and I try my best to be a good role model in that generation. And I want to push this younger generation to do ham radio and have fun. Do it right, but have fun. Accept it. There might be some new thing come in that you're not going to like. Try it out. If you don't like it, don't do it. But don't complain about the people that do. I'm not an FT8er. It doesn't float my boat. the only time I complain about FT8ers is the people that's not doing it correctly. And we all know what I'm talking about, and we won't get me started on that.
I've even started to dabble in the free DV, which is the digital voice for HF radio.
Have you?
And it's pretty daggum cool.
I want to do it.
If you have a computer and a rig that's set up for FT8, it's plug and play. You download the program, you point it to the COM port, you pick your radio, and you go. It's really cool. Me and Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Alpha Romeo, I'm sure everybody in the chat knows my buddy up there. We had a conversation on 40 meter free DV, and it sounded like we were on an FM repeater across town from one another.
Yeah, I want to do it.
So nice.
I want to do it for sure.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it, you know. That's my problem with FT8, and Mo says I'm an FT8 hater. I'm not a hater, it's just boring to me. You know, I'm not really interacting with anybody. I love my pileups. I love to run a pileup, whether it's CW or sideband or
I think
even when I would do FT8, when I used to do FT8, it's crazy. I wouldn't even spot for POTA. I'd just start it, and Ribbon would pick me up, and within minutes, I'd have all these people calling me, and I'd look at the calls, and they'd all be POTA people. I'm like, I'm not even spotted, even though they knew I was in a park. But
I think what it is, the generation older than us, I'm in my mid 40s, so the generation older than us, they probably don't relate to the generation younger than us that are getting into ham radio because they just don't relate to them. Now we can relate to them better because that's still in our kind of a technology range, and we can, it's a closer age gap. So we can still relate to them, but the older generation, I guess what I'm trying to say, is easier for a 46-year-old to relate with, say, a 25-year-old that's getting into the hobby than it would be an 85-year-old trying to relate to a 25-year-old getting in the hobby.
They're scared of the younger generation because the younger generation can do things that they can, and they can't learn it because their brain is just this pile of mush, and the younger generation has a sponge for a brain. It's just like a young person, they can pick up CW in a week. Yeah, if they really try, they can pick up CW in a week. Whereas for me and for Dan, it was a lot harder. You know,
still is.
It still is. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat, and thanks David earlier for the super chat. We got on the rant there. Whiskey Charlie.
Yeah, he's a member of the Elderly Ham Club.
It's like Brian. Brian's always trying new things in ham radio. Yeah. You know, he's hardcore big into the mestastic stuff. I haven't done that yet.
I missed him last night. I saw the spots when I woke up this morning, but he was on 160 meter voice and CW last night.
Yeah, I tried him on 40 and 60 and couldn't hear him because the bands had went too long, and I was trying him while we're talking in chill pad. Me and him was the only ones in chill pad talking, and he was doing CW, and he said, I'm going to go find some wire, and he totally skips 80. He said, I'm going to go find some wire, and we're going to try 160. Yeah. So I messaged Josh, and because Josh has a 160 antenna in there, I don't have a 160 antenna in here, but Josh was able to work him on 160.
You messaged Josh?
Yeah. You think I'm going to walk across the house?
I was just about to say that proves you are in the elderly, ham radio. I bet you'd run across a house if you heard somebody asking if the frequency was in use, wouldn't you?
No, like when I'm sitting at this desk. Now, if I was laying down, I'd get up and go in there and ask Josh. But if I'm sitting at the desk working, I don't move. I will not move. Like I'm like a soda just popped on. Let me message Josh and see if he's on the radio.
Y'all should have like a band interlock with like a red light on your desk. So if he's on a certain band and his radio is on, it'll light up it's like a little 40-meter light will light up.
We're way too close to be on any band.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Josh was my very first 160-meter CW POTA activation contact. Awesome.
Nice. I don't know that I've got a 160 CW. I have plenty of 160 contacts.
I don't have 160 CW. I know I got a whole bunch of 160 boys.
I will tell you, I've been working with a new antenna, and you know, I can't get a really good judge because the bands have been absolutely horrible the past few days. But I can tell you that even running two antennas and comparing the two to some of my really good antennas, it's doing really well, and I'm quite happy about it because I will be doing a review. It'll probably drop next week, and I'm going to be running a special on this antenna as long as all the testing works out good, because it's kind of going to fill a void of a current antenna that's hard to get right now.
I agree.
So
for the technical around, when you do a test of a new antenna, you test it against something that you're familiar with. Let's just say it's the Eagle One. On the FTX1, it's easy because you have two antenna ports. If you're using your DX10, do you put an AB switch in line to switch back and forth, or you just switch to coax real fast?
Yeah, I put an AB switch in.
Yeah, be the easiest way to do it. Yeah,
but that's what I love about the FTX1. Two antenna ports, and there's several times I will go out and do POTA and run two antennas and be switching back and forth between them at times, just for my own knowledge of things.
It's not only you can test your transmit, but also see which one receives better too.
So Chris, we're not even saying a number is old, because I don't believe in numbers being old. Numbers are just numbers. It's how you act. There's some 20-year-olds that are in the same category that I'll call old people, because they're stubborn and stuck in their ways.
That's the cool thing about ham radio too, Chris, is you can be 70 and there's always some other little niche, however you say it, in ham radio that you can walk down and do something different. You know, there's a tons of different little sub hobbies within the hobbies.
No, yeah, there's people in their late 80s that I know that does POTA, and I wouldn't consider them in that category of stuck in their way and lids and stuff, because they're not.
And you think too, I mean, we all know and can pretty much agree, even if you hate POTA because it destroys your net, or they always get on your net frequencies that you've been on for 45 years or what have you. I think everybody can agree that POTA has revitalized ham radio on the HF bands. And it's also good because of the older, not me and James, but the older than us generations. I love to see those activators that are 70, 80, 85 years old get out into the park, because they're up and around, dude. They're walking around. They're exercising. And if you're 90 and going out to a park and playing POTA, that is freaking awesome. I hope I can do that when I'm 90. You know
what? I will give you a perfect example. Dom.
Yeah.
Dom is much older than me, but you know what? He's not in that class that don't want to try new things, that don't want to do new things. He goes out and does POTA, and the same things that bother me about these people bother him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a number thing. It's the mentality thing that certain people get.
Dad just hit it on the head. The older generation is not defined by age, but by attitude.
Absolutely.
Therefore, I am 46. So I'm 46, Dad, but I'm going to say my attitude, I'm like 15.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I've hung out with Dan. I've hung out with Dad. You put all three of us hanging out at a Hamfest, and there's not a one of us that's over 22.
That's dangerous. Yeah, you're right.
There's not a single one of the three of us that's over 22 when we're hanging out together.
Yeah, that's
And,
very true.
and it's just absolutely great. But
22 might be pushing it a little too. But
no, I don't think so. Think about how we acted at Hamfest. 22 is pushing it for age, for being too old.
Yeah.
We're probably younger than that at Hamfest.
Yeah.
But then you get the people who don't want to change, don't want the stuff that comes to these same Hamfest, and they don't even want to look your way at a Hamfest.
Yeah.
Because you don't talk on their net that they've been in for 45 years. You didn't check in and talk about Margaret's macaroni salad last weekend.
Oh man, the Fox is here. KO4FX. What's going on, Ethan? Saw you hop in here.
Ethan, I have not forgot about you. I was talking to Dan about it before stream. I got to look it up, and I'm going to send it while I'm in the after chat tonight.
You didn't forget about who?
Shut up.
Who?
George.
Oh, George. Yeah. We were talking about him earlier. Yeah.
Dan's going to keep it up, and he's going to start co-hosting on TikTok.
All right, so let's ask a younger person who is excelling in ham radio right now. Ethan, KO4FX, you're a member of the younger generation of POTA. What was your honest assessment? This might be scary to ask, but what was your honest assessment when you met the crew in Huntsville at the cabin? Obviously we didn't act our age because we like to have fun, but did you feel welcome around older people? Did you feel like you could be yourself around the older people? I mean, that's really the litmus test. Does a younger generation ham feel comfortable around the older generation of ham? And if that's a no, something needs to change. I mean, they have to feel comfortable with each other for anything to get done, you know? I would say, I mean, he felt comfortable. He looked like he was comfortable. He grabbed the mic and ran the pile up like a boss. We had fun sending CW on 2 meters and stuff like that. So he probably turned the stream off, saying, "I'm not going to answer that."
I'm answering that stuff. He says he definitely felt comfortable.
He felt comfortable. Yeah.
I will tell you what. So the chaos. I love this. Exactly. Yeah. So here's the funny story. So when Ethan came up to me at the Hamfest, he was so excited to meet me, and you know, it makes me feel really, really good. You know, he's excited to meet me, and that's great. But then I got excited to meet him because I realized how long he had been watching my stream by the way he acted. Because I said, "This is Kilo 8 Golf Quebec," and he immediately goes into, "You're a lid. You don't need to call him so many times." And it was absolutely, I lost it right there. It was absolutely great.
I knew we had a winner with Ethan, and I knew he was going to fit into that crowd when we were doing 2 meter, park to park contacts.
Yeah.
And it was Terry's turn, and Terry gets on 2 meters talking to Ethan and says, "Kilo 8 Golf Quebec." Now we're 5 feet apart from each other. Ethan keys up his HC and goes, "The Kilo station again." I knew he was going to fit in. I knew it right at that point. Liz has a question. Ask if the older generation likes to be with the younger generation because they can be very scary, as you learned in Florida.
You know, I love to be with the younger generation, although some of them have a mean streak and like to trip people.
That's right.
And it's not nice to even trip younger people. But she really tripped me and caused me all this pain. And I was really disappointed that somebody would trip me like that. And then she started tripping her brothers and sisters. So I know it's just not me. So I don't feel as bad now. She just has a tripping. Yeah. She has a tripping problem.
We're not going to call anybody out on stream, but the call sign might end in Kilo Mike Romeo. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we love you, Kaylee.
And if she's watching right now, she's red and she's screaming, "I did not trip him."
Man, Ethan, you are welcome back anytime, dude. You don't have to thank us for being kind to you. That's just the way we are, man. We're not mean to anybody who doesn't deserve it. I mean, put it that way.
The one thing that I am extremely proud of, it's the community that has been built around this crew.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to, because I got a lot of different type of followers on TikTok than I do on, a lot of them are YouTube, some of you YouTube people, but there's a lot of different people too. There are people that's not even ham radio that will stop in and talk and ask me questions about ham radio. That's not even, ham radio is not even on their radar, but they'll come in and so I started talking to some of the people today, and they were asking me POTA questions and stuff, and I told them, I said, listen, I'm gonna give you an insider, because I was getting ready to end the stream. I was like, if you're wanting to get your license, or you're wanting to question about POTA or something, you need to join my Discord. I was like, because it's not like the Facebook page. You can't ask a stupid question, because, well, you can, but nobody's going to treat you stupidly. They're going to actually answer your question. And it's just a really great community that'll do anything for anybody in that community. And it's just, absolutely amazing. The whole group around us, and I've never told somebody, no, you can't come activate with us. No, you can't hang out with, yeah, I do Patreon meetups, but I've never said, no, you're not a Patreon, you can't come.
Yeah.
Yes, they're specifically for my Patreons, but I've never had a Patreon meetup where people who wasn't my Patreons came anyway. And it's not a problem. So
I'm looking forward to just a few months from now heading on down to Florida.
Ethan, if it makes you feel any better, I'm one of the younger people in my club too. we do have 4 or 5 of us that's the hardcore. We're the ones that go out and do everything together. But the rest of them are the coffee guys.
And it makes me, some of the local clubs around here are like that too. And when you go to some of these club meetings, now I'm speaking from 20 years ago. I mean, I haven't been to a club meeting in that long, because I'm just not a member of a local club. Many reasons behind that, but yeah.
What frequency? So we can send some people your way.
Yeah.
If the bands aren't too long, might have to send some people from California your way.
Yeah. But it's depressing when you go to a club meeting and there's a lot of the older generation there, and not too many of the middle and none of the young, because it makes you wonder, in 20 years, is this club still even going to be here? Who's going to come and, take the reins of it? Because you have to have that constant replenishment of people to keep something going. Eventually, sad to say it, but eventually the older generations they're going to die. I mean, everybody does. Who's going to take up that space? So it's hopefully we get some more younger blood in ham radio, and that way when we're 85 and on 160 meters talking about our colonoscopies, we can say, oh, we used to do that too. Need to always have new people coming in so the hobby doesn't die altogether.
Well, the thing about it is I'll probably be getting my colonoscopy in a park while calling CQ, so it doesn't matter.
That would make a good TikTok video. Can you do that shirtless wearing a cowboy hat too?
Saying 6'7".
Saying 6'7" while you're getting a colonoscopy. Now that, let's see what frequency Brian's on. He said tax, so let me pull up the spot page here and let you know where Brian's at, so y'all can go hunt him. Right now he is on 40 meter C-dubs, the bleeps and bloops, on 7046. 7046. If you know the bleeps and bloops, go get Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie.
Ethan says young people get on the radio, get involved in youth clubs and activities. Shout out to Yoda for connecting with other youths. Ham radio has been hands down the best hobby I've ever done. And absolutely, it's like Rachel does an after school net a lot. And not always, but when I have time, if I'm not out at the park or something and I happen to be somewhere where I can Echo Link or All Star in or something, I'll check into that net. And when I check in, I don't check in and out. I stay for the questions, and I do that because I support them just like, people support me. Otata says 40 must be long. You can't hear him. That's the problem with this time of year.
It goes long really quick. If you stick around for about another hour and a half, you can, and if there's anybody awake, you can probably hit Europe like butter on 40 meters. I mean, this time of year.
Yeah, like right now's like Wyoming, Nevada, California. That's who I get out about this time on 40 meters this time of the year. I've been working a guy regularly from California on 40 meters.
I need to do it more often. I think the last net that I checked in with her, Liz, was oh man, what was the topic of discussion? It was something about tomatoes, I think. Can't quite. Yeah, I think it was something about tomatoes. But it's been a, as the kids say, it's been a hot minute.
There we go. Mike got his hamcation ticket yesterday. Finally gets to meet my Southern hams.
Heck yeah, we'll be there. Yeah, potatoes. That's what it was. Yeah, VK on 40. Yeah. If I had to guess, that was probably midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time.
The only time. It's the King's time.
That's right. Yeah, get your tickets to Hamcation. Go ahead and get them now. It's in February. You got a couple, 2, 3, 4 months to go, but and if you're staying, say, a campground or anything like that, get your reservations in, because don't wait until January, because there's not going to be any places left. So get your reservations in for Orlando Hamcation now, as soon as you can.
Yeah, it's a good time. And if you're there on Sunday, make sure and come and tell me happy birthday.
That's right.
Because unlike, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Terry.
Happy birthday, Terry.
I can guarantee you one thing's going to happen. Myself and Dan will both have some wood fire pizza.
That's true. And I'm going to have the barbecue.
I can guarantee it's going to happen.
And the barbecue. And I don't know, man. Maybe a birthday cake. It'll be a birthday.
Cool. Ronnie says he's pretty sure he'll make it.
Yeah. Every Hamfest is a little bit better with a little bit of Zulu in there.
Absolutely. You guys who haven't been can experience activating Mosquito Park with us.
Absolutely. And everybody who is there is more than welcome to come along with us to do our activations. Happy anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah. Mosquitoes and dead bodies.
Kelly, come on. We are
Kelly,
there.
you should go right meow.
Right meow. You should book your tickets and right meow. Get your tickets to the Hamfest meow. And get it done.
So although Kelly is not on my stream when I'm streaming on TikTok, she does a really good job moderating and keeping my chat running good. She does an excellent job. So shout out to her for that. And she's probably been on 99% of my streams. I think she's missed one.
Well, fly on down, Kelly. I tell you what, send an email to Kilo 8 Golf Quebec, and he told me that he would pay for you a plane ticket. Don't tell him I said that, but just tell him that. Just tell him you need a plane ticket. Right now.
Oh yeah, and by the way, she's normally at work when she's helping me on my streams too, because I normally do them during the day.
Zach says can't make Orlando, but his C is at Dayton. Where's the POTA hangout in Ohio?
Caesar's Creek.
Caesar Creek. Where it's always guaranteed to rain at least one day, right?
Oh, absolutely. And once that rain hits, it's going to be so humid. Humid is not the word for it.
It's the same here, man. It's ridiculous in the summer because it rains just long enough for the wetness. It rains just long enough to make the hot asphalt moist, and then it steams off. And it just makes it miserable.
Welcome, Sherry.
Kilo Echo 8. Yankee. Victor Donut. What is going on? Yeah, donut in the house. That's right.
You know, speaking of donuts, I have yet to find a good donut near Robbinsville. If you're from this area and you know where the good donuts are, you need to tell me. Because I've been to a couple of different places and no good donuts.
I would think the person on the other side of the house there that knows where the good chicken joints are would also know where the good donut joints are.
Nope.
Interesting.
Nope.
I love me a good donut.
I do too, but I want it to be cream filled, not raspberry filled, not.
How about lemon? Do you like lemon?
I do like lemon, but not on my donut.
Lemon filled donuts are the best. Love them. They got a Krispy Kreme near you? That was Mo's suggestion.
Krispy Kreme's not a good donut to me. It's just an okay donut. I'm looking for. See, back home we have real bakeries.
From a local, Daryl says the Vortex in Asheville.
The Vortex in Asheville. It's probably a little far, but I do have like 4 parks that I need to go up there and get up there.
It's not too far for a good donut now.
Well, you got to remember, I'm limited to where I can go.
That even applies for a donut run?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, I don't have my own vehicle, so I'm limited.
Sour cream in a donut? What?
Ooh, no.
Zach, you just lost some cool points, man.
Yeah, you lost a lot of cool points, Zach.
Wow. I've never. No. Lemon is where it's at. I love lemon cake. I love lemon cake.
I can do lemon. I can do the raspberry, but it's that white cream.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not the Bavarian.
Yeah, the same kind of cream that they put inside of eclairs. Is that what you mean?
Probably yes.
Like the chocolate covered longer kind of things. Yeah.
So West Virginia is known for what they call up there hot dogs. And
okay.
I don't mean weenies on a bun with chili. They're little buns with white cream in the center with sprinkled sugar. And well, we'll put it this way. When Steven come from Indiana, he asked me, said, I hear that there's great hot dogs here. Where can I get them at? And I immediately thought he meant regular hot dogs because he's not from West Virginia.
All right. So Zach said not sour cream filled. You have regained your cool points.
Okay. Yeah. See, I I'm weird about chocolate. You know, yes, I like Reese cups. Yes, I like caramel. I like. Go ahead and do your commercial, Dan. Come on.
Ham radio adventure guy. Ghirardelli caramel chocolate squares. If the Ghirardelli company is watching this stream, we would love an email from you. See if we can work something out. We love you, Ghirardelli.
So my thing with chocolate is like I like chocolate cake, not chocolate icing. I don't like chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate candy bars if it's milk chocolate, not dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So I'm a little picky on the chocolate.
I'm not a fan of dark chocolate.
But I don't do the chocolate icing on a donut.
My two most favorite kind of donuts are the lemon filled. That's number one. I don't care. That's always number one. And believe it or not, just a plain, no topping on it, regular cake donut. Not the smooth donut, but the cake donut. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Let me
I
find
don't
a
know what
picture.
you're not.
Find a picture of a cake donut. I put Coke donut.
No, I don't do chocolate ice cream, Fox. I'm sorry. Marshmallow's asking if you mean glazed donuts.
No, not glazed. No, just regular. I mean, they could be glazed.
A good glazed donut is good if it's a good one.
Yeah. It could be glazed cake donut as well, which are good. But I'm talking about just regular old glazed cake donut. Let me find one here.
Oh, this stream has derailed.
No, this is a great stream. I don't care what anybody says. Where did I save that file? Oh, there it is. These right here. Why are we in front of it? Oh, I put it as a background. Duh. Hold on. I'll fix that. Although it is worth it being a background. I'll go ahead and tell you that much right now. It should be. All right.
Oh yeah, I went to Timmy's quite a few times. You forget I was with Tom, James, and Brian. So Timmy's was an everyday thing, David. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Just
now.
the regular cake donuts, and if they're glazed, they're really good too. But those are just delicious to me. There's nothing fancy about them. They're great if you're a coffee drinker to dunk them in your coffee. Oh my God, so good. Yeah. Delete.
Yes, cinnamon sugar covered cakes are good. I've had. Now that I know what Dan's talking about, I do know that Dan likes donuts because he was
absolutely. You know it. You know it. I didn't do any work. I sat on the side of the road and running radar and laser, and I just ate donuts the whole time. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
I sat there and looked up.
Liz,
I said, "Man, that
Liz
guy's
get
eating.
revenge on you for the Nutty Buddies.
Yeah,
She should ship you like 4,000 boxes of donuts.
You know, eating donuts, running radar. Looked up, go, man, that guy's speeding. The speed limit's 45, and he's running 6.7. Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu Romeo X-ray with 10 pizzas.
Hey, thank you very much, Ronnie. I appreciate it very much.
She sent me bananas, actually. That's the truth.
You know, Knoxville's not that far. What did they say was in Knoxville here? Let me back the chat up. Duck donuts in Knoxville, maple bacon, good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be satisfied unless I find a cream filled.
Well, I mean, give me till after 10 and I can tell you where to get one.
No.
Hey, Dave, I saw you in your Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Pampa. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, Timmy's is, man, I love me a double-double. from Timmy's.
They have really good flatbreads too,
They do. They do.
but
I'm a
not as
sucker.
good. But not as good as the little. When I was up there, I don't even remember the name of the place. But after me and Brian went out one night and activated, Pat, Victor Echo 3 Romeo November Hotel came and picked us up. Well, she came and met us, and we all went to this little sports bar, and she bought us dinner, and they had the best flatbreads I've ever ate anywhere.
Yes. I'm a sticker. Yeah. I love me a good flatbread, like a naan bread. You ever heard of naan? Naan bread?
Yeah.
I
I
love
cook
a good
Indian.
flatbread.
I cook Indian food. I know what that is.
That's some good stuff right there.
So you would think that they would have a cream filled Kelly, but I went to a bakery not too far from here, a specialty bakery, and I get there and they didn't really have much of anything. I did get a cupcake from there because it looked good, but what was really good from there was I got an apple turnover, and it was amazing, really good apple turnover.
Wilford says diabetes. Now I'm wanting Dixie cream. Absolutely, man. Man, I got a sweet tooth.
See what you've done.
Right.
The good news is I haven't had near the sweets that I'm used to, and not because they're not here. I've just been slacking off.
Well, that's good though. Keep your blood sugar down. Keep the blood pressure in check. I don't have much. I'll have like maybe one or two something sweets a day. But other than that, we still have a lot of that Halloween candy left, which are like small little, you got like one little bite of like a Milky Way bar. You know what I mean? So I have,
enough to make you mad.
Yeah, exactly what it is. It's enough to make your mouth water and you want to eat the whole case of them. But I just have that one, maybe one of them little Twix bars, which are about that big too. Donut sticks. Yeah, I love me some donut sticks now. Some plain glazed donut sticks.
You're talking about like the Dunkin' sticks?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Dunkin' sticks are good.
Yeah.
How did we take a radio talk and turn it into donuts?
Well, we have to appeal to the younger generation.
That's what we're doing. We're being good. We're being good old ratchety men, Dan.
That's right. Don't you tell me how to eat my donut. I'll dunk it if I feel like it.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to have fun eating a donut.
Don't tell me how to have fun eating my donut stick.
If Zach wants to dip his donut in sour cream, that's his business.
Sad hams hate donuts. I'm so hungry I could eat 6-7
donuts.
Oh man. Oreos in sour cream?
What is your all's obsession with sour cream? The first word is sour. That tells you something's wrong right there. It means something has went bad. It's soured.
I can't even Oreos, and I can't even wrap my head around that, dude. What? Wait. What? No way.
I don't think it's gonna taste like Oreo cheesecake.
No, I think it's gonna taste like Oreos and freaking sour cream.
You know what? I'm gonna get these guys. We're gonna have a Patreon meetup, and I'm gonna have Oreos and it's gonna be setting in this white cream stuff. They're gonna go get them up one. And they're gonna go, oh yeah, Oreos and sour cream. They're gonna put it. It's gonna be tartar sauce.
You know the Oreo packages with the resealable little top lid. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Get you one of them. Carefully undo it. Take all the Oreos out. Scrape that white filling out of it. Exchange it with sour cream and put the Oreos back in the package. And say, welcome, Patreons. Enjoy some Oreos.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Donuts are good at any age. Tell them, Bruce.
Oh man. Tang isn't important. Yeah, but come on, dude. Oreos and sour cream. That's taking Tang a little bit too far off the deep end.
If you want some Tang, it's a mixed drink that they used to make. Get you some of that instead. It'll be a lot better for you.
I don't know. See, here's my problem. I'm not a fan of sour cream. And just knowing it was an Oreo and sour cream makes me just not eating. I don't care if it tastes amazing. I don't think I would try it. I don't know.
Brian, no, I find donuts over about a week old aren't good anymore. Yeah.
The whole 3-second rule, I'm telling you. It's just sprinkles. Yeah.
Jumbo Marshmallow says, if I ever see James and Dan with Oreos giving them out, I won't partake. But that's probably a good thing. That's probably a real good thing, because if you see me and Dan giving away Oreos or something wrong, because if we're not just eating them ourselves and trying to hide them from you, there's probably something wrong.
Chris, am I going to do a taste test next Wednesday? No. I'm not going to eat no Oreo and sour cream. No. No. I don't have sour cream in this house. I just don't. No. Negative. Not going to happen.
Oh.
No, Kelly, stop egging them on. No. That's a bad idea, meow.
You know, if somebody pulls in this driveway next Wednesday with a brand new vehicle and hands me the keys and the title, I'll eat one on stream for you.
Just one.
But other than that, you can forget it. Just one, because I'm going to commence to spew immediately, I'm sure.
Yeah. Get the squeeze kind so you can play slapback.
Oh Lord.
Brian, 40-meter CW must be slow.
Dude, he said he was activating last night and sat in chill pad and talked to me forever.
That's funny.
I think while we were talking, and we were on there for quite a bit, I think he had worked like 3 people. A Victor Echo station, which I did hear them call him. He worked a California station, and then he got somebody on 60. That's the only 3 I knew of.
Is he like Steven? So Steven can be activating CW, working a pile up, and be text messaging you at the same time. I'm like, what?
Well, I can't say nothing, because a lot of times I'm doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I as long I can send text when I'm getting the pile up coming in. I'm fine. But I have to put the phone down when I'm sending, because I have to hear my stuff perfectly.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. I was just about to say all this sour cream talk. Thanks everybody for joining. Me and sour cream just don't get along. If you like sour cream, you do you. Just like if you like FT8, you do you.
That's right. Me and Dan are not going to tell you guys how to have fun. If you want to go out and do FT8 activations while eating sour cream Oreos, good for you.
Have fun.
Don't expect me to hunt you or smell your breath, but good for you.
That's right. Oh man.
Me myself, I'm going to go out and do sideband and CW, and hopefully I'm going to have Josh with me, because we have one rule when Josh goes with me. He don't care what parks we go to. We just have to go somewhere good to eat afterwards. And I like that rule.
Absolutely. All right, man. Episode 220 of Hump Day Happy Hour is in the books. Thanks everybody for joining on with our conversation. Kind of devolved into food and sour cream from Don't Tell Me How to Have Fun on Ham Radio.
You know what? If somebody is offended because we talked about donuts and Oreos, you know what? A lot of us had fun doing it. So, sorry.
That's right.
What you got coming up, man?
I just dropped the 2 links in the chat for our Patreon, which is also a Discord benefit. That's the second link to the after chat, which we will be heading over here to after the stream. So check out the Discord, become a Patreon member, which James is going to let you know about right now.
Yeah, right meow. I will let
Right
you
meow.
know that after this, I'm going to head over and go into the after chat. After chat is a Patreon benefit, along with many others. One of the biggest benefits in Patreon, I'm going to tell you, is the spot bot. You spot in POTA, and it's automatically spot you in Discord. And I can't tell you the people that only hunts off the spot bot, that does not even look at POTA anymore. I know if I hunt you, you're more than likely on the spot bot, or I was just out at a park and I'm on a TikTok stream and I'm hunting for the stream. But mostly I'm off the spot bot, just like all the other people in Discord. So it's a great benefit. You should check out Patreon. If it's not your thing, that's fine too. But we're going over to After Chat. You can join Patreon for free for 7 days. And but you have to let me or Dan message us in that Discord link and let us know so we can get you access to the room. Other than that, I'll be streaming again tomorrow on TikTok, and probably, let's see, tomorrow's Thursday, probably be doing a members only stream as well. There's also a 4 o'clock video drop tomorrow, and I'll be out every day activating and streaming. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with us and the super chats, and we'll catch you on the air. 73.
Meow.
Meow.